Every Tuesday about this time, we talk to one of the Fagans at Fagan Associates about the economy and your investments. And I got Dennis on the line from Fagan Associates today. We got great news this week about the vaccines coming out soon. Dennis, what's that going to mean to the economy?
I think if you take a look at the vaccines that are currently, passing, FDA inspection and look to come onto the market within the next few months, it'd be, Pfizer, BioNTech, the combination, which is showing a 95% efficacy rate, Moderna, which is also showing a 90+% efficacy rate, and then the AstraZeneca drug, which is showing about a 95% efficacy rate, 90% efficacy rate, excuse me. And, and I think that's good news. I mean, if you look at the flu shot, you're looking at 40 or 50% a year at best. So this is something that I think could spell the end of the COVID virus during the middle to latter part of next year, the middle part of next year in the U.S., and probably the latter part of next year internationally in some of the less wealthy countries, which is a whole other topic of conversation. Regeneron, their drug, their therapeutic, was also approved by the FDA for treatment prior to the vaccine really being available widely to the American public. So a lot of good news with the vaccine, and the market's responding, relatively favorably. Although I would say if you're going to invest in those companies, I'd be a little bit careful, because I think these companies are making sure that they're very price sensitive and recognize the urgency of this.
Dennis, we're on the cusp of possibly going into a yellow zone here in the capital region. What would that mean to the economy of the capital region if that was to happen?
Well, that in conjunction with the really lack of stimulus coming from the Fed, it doesn't look like there's going to, neither side, and specifically, and more so the Republicans, seem to be in any type of sense of urgency prior to the inauguration of Joe Biden. I think it means difficult times for our local economy. Certainly difficult times as you spread out nationally, and especially for the hospitality industry, bars and restaurants and your hotels. So the travel industry. So I think it's going to be a tough stretch moving forward. But the stock market, from our business perspective, despite the difficulty from a personal perspective with a lot of our friends, the market seems to be looking past this, because the market is a discounting mechanism. It's going to look, anywhere from, 6 to 12 months down the road, and they see better things for the economy. And yet, for right now, it's going to be a tough winter.
Yeah. Well, so you're hoping middle of next year things will be a little more back to normal here in the capital region? Yeah,
probably. My guess, and this is anybody's guess, but following it closely for work, I would say the middle part of the third quarter. Those that want to get a vaccine will probably be able to get one.
We just got to hang on a few more months, man. I didn't think this was going to be going on this long, but,
For sure. I don't think anybody did, But, hey, looks like we can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
All right. Where can they find you, Dennis, if they have questions on, just their investments and what to do over these next several months?
Sure. Give us a call at 518-279-1044. Check us out on the web at faganasset.com. Like us on Facebook, and also, best wishes to you and your family and all your listeners for, very happy Thanksgiving and a, thoughtful, thankful Thanksgiving.
I appreciate that. You too, Dennis.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's Dennis from Fagan Associates. We'll post this up and his contact info on the Morning Show blog at 995theriver.com.